One of the biggest questions that we get on the SMS wedges are, what are the differences between all of the grinds? And we've got an ideal set of grinds that will take you through, from a lot of different player types, a lot of different swing types, and a lot of different types of shots that people like to hit. So I'm going to walk you through all the different grinds that we see here. I've got the V grind in my hand, but we're going to start with the C grind here. And our C grind looks a little different than other C grinds you might see on the market, but for all intents and purposes, it does a lot of the same things. So it's a cambered shaped grind, as you can see right here, with a strong heel and toe relief. But who is it for and what does it do is the main question that we get. And so really it's for golfers and optimal for golfers who have moderate to shallow angles attack and have a little bit of a smaller divot. One of the other things that I like to talk about with this grind is it really is a shot maker's wedge, and it's ideal for golfers who have a little bit of a shallow swing plane, but who like the extra versatility. So if people want to lay it open a little bit, hit flop shots, hit higher shots, ideal around versatility around the greens and bunkers, then this is going to be a great wedge for you. Now we'll move on to the T grind. T grind is another wedge that has extreme versatility. It's got a very high bounce leading edge up here, followed by a crescent-shaped lower bounce surface in the back with some extreme heel relief. Again, this is someone who's going to be neutral to steep from an angle of attack standpoint with a normal-sized divot. Kind of a wedge that can work for everybody and across all the lofts in the set because it's going to allow you great forgiveness through the turf. But it's also going to give you that versatility with a little bit of this heel relief to open it up and play some shots and get a little adventurous on the golf course. So, from a pure versatility standpoint, the T grind is a phenomenal wedge for players out there. The next one we're going to talk about is the V grind. And the V grind is great for players with a steeper angle of attack who tend to take a large divot. It's inspired by the old DVR grind from our hand ground series of wedges, which we did a ton of for players. It's a higher bounce option than what you see in a lot of the market, but the leading edge allows the sole to engage with the turf quickly, and it results in minimal hesitation through the sand or the turf. One of the other things that people really like about the V grind is in the lower lofts, the 50, 52, 54, or wedges you're taking full swings with rather than kind of the trickier shots around the green. The V grind becomes versatile through everybody, whether you're a steep or a shallow player. People tend to really like it in those full swing scenarios. So V grind is going to be incredibly forgiving for players, especially the steep guys, and just a phenomenal wedge all around. All right, now we're going to talk about the D grind. Definitely the most distinct and unique grind in our lineup, and as you can see, it has these dual soles right here. The high bounce leading edge allows the wedge to cut through the turf at impact without creating a lot of resistance, while this high bounce on the second surface here prevents excess digging. So it's a great wedge for people who come in a little bit steeper into the ball, create large deep divots. We also see a lot of success with this wedge in more lush environments, deeper grass environments, similar to the Midwestern region of the United States. So while definitely a unique grind, serves an incredible purpose for those who come steep over the top on the ball, and just a phenomenal grind to have in the lineup.